Kill 2 of the lurkers. Nicely done. Nicely done. And falling back before taking any losses. He didn't even lose a single Marine, I think. Actually, maybe lost a couple there. But for some reason, Leta building a supply depot behind those temples. I'm not sure what the point of that is. Is he planning on making a blockade? Another supply depot to stop the lurkers from getting in there? Because he's going to need at least another depot there to stop the lurkers from just walking by that first depot, I believe. Anyway, so several lurkers are out now, and Luxury's trying to move in and slowly put a contain in on Leta here. Leta is probably teching up in the background. I wouldn't be surprised if he already has a starport going down. There's the starport. So the lurkers are going to run away, though, back to the main group here and start pressing in on the front. Maybe he just wanted to clear that up so he had an option to go back there eventually later and go back and forth. And 3 Lings are going to kill off this supply depot. Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, man. But he does have a Spire up now, so he's going to switch over. He does have a 3rd base at the same time, but he's going to switch tech here. And Leta has a bunch of bunkers everywhere, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to accomplish too much with this. He probably has a lot of turrets as well. The lurker's slowly creeping forward here, little by little. He's going to need... now, Leta is not going for siege tanks here for some reason. Well, I think he knows the Spire is coming too at this point. But he's not getting siege tanks out, so he's just going to have... He might get pinned in his base with those lurkers. And it'd be hard for him to break out. But I don't know if he has enough turrets in his main base, though. He's got plenty of bunkers in the back, though, anticipating that Luxury was going to try and go in the back. But here we go. Same exact thing. The Mutalisks and the Lurker in combination is what he used before to go in the back door, and just went in with sheer force and was able to kill off everything just with sheer numbers. And here he's going to try and do it again. There's 3 bunkers in the back, but Leta doesn't have a lot of turrets in his main. He does not have the turrets in his main. Oh man, he's got them next to his supply lines, but he doesn't have them everywhere else. 3 bunkers are up. I don't know if Luxury knew those bunkers were there. He may not have known. He sent those Lings in, but the Marines were in the area and probably stopped him from seeing anything. And yeah, so see, now he's going to be able to keep lurkers up back there, so he's going to have to... Leta's going to have to keep... those bunkers there, keep them manned. But in the meantime, he's going to be able to just go to town with his Mutalisks in his main base. There's actually lurkers on the ridge, so the Medic Marines can't get too close. Okay, he does have siege tanks out now. Look at that. It's 3 depots he's lost just for lack of a couple turrets. And now he's going to lose some turrets here and possibly lose some SCVs as well. And I'm not sure where his Medic Marines are. Here come the Medic Marines coming in to try and drive those guys off. I don't know if Leta knows that those lurkers are on that ridge. It's going to keep... Well, I guess they're in a funny position. I guess it doesn't look like they're in a position to try and attack downhill, which is what I originally thought they were going to be there for. Looks like they're actually trying to keep Medic Marines from going around and up that ramp or something like that. Anyway, but Luxury really has Leta pinned in here. And Leta, 3 bunkers there and the front door now as well. It looks like he might be going in here. Well, that might be a big mistake. He's got the Mutalisks, but now he doesn't even go in with the Mutalisks. And I'm really not sure what either player is doing at this point. It looks like Luxury, he went in and he was going to try and do an attack, but then he didn't really attack. Now he's got a lot of Mutalisks. I wouldn't be surprised if he's taking this to Hive right now somewhere in order to try. No, he's not taking to Hive. He's just all Lair, all Spire. He's got a lot of Mutalisks out, though, at this point. A lot of Mutalisks, and he's just going to try and do some heavy-duty Mutalisk harassment, it looks like, and trying to accomplish something with some late Mutalisk harassment. But there's so many... There's 2 science vessels in the air now. They probably have Radiate already upgraded at this point, so there's not really a lot that Luxury's going to be able to do with these Mutalisks. 1 or 2 good Radiates are going to slaughter those Mutas, or at least weaken them to the point that they can't really... And he's going to try and go in with some Hidden Scourge to try and kill off the science vessels. It looks like once they get exposed... There's the Irradiate! There's the Irradiate! Oh, he doesn't pull it out! Oh, man, he does pull one out. Actually, I'm not... It looked like that he... Okay, that wasn't his full group, so that's why. So he does pull out that Mutalisk very quickly, actually. Doing a very good job. And now Leta's moving out with a group of oh, he's going in. If he can scourge... He scourges both the vessels! He scourges both the vessels! Irradiate goes off on one group of Mutalisks first, though. Takes a lot of damage to his Mutalisk. He managed to separate it on the way out. Luckily, they got a little bit spread out as he was moving away anyway. But there are just a ton of Mutalisks in the air. Oh my god, there's a lot of Mutalisks. He could probably just A-move Leta's army at this point and still defeat it because there's not a lot of Medic Marines there. There's like maybe 18 Marines there. Okay, probably a couple dozen Marines actually, but still, if he went in with a couple Lurkers and some Lynx, he's just going just more Mutalisks. He's got a huge group of Mutalisks. Oh my gosh. Oh man, and that is really how he ended up defeating Leta in that other game on this map too. Is just eventually he just went with a ton. Oh, he almost sniped that Science Vessel. I'm actually not sure why he didn't go after that Science Vessel. He would have lost a couple mutas maybe to the Marines, but taking out that Science Vessel is way more important since the Science Vessel could theoretically kill all of his Mutalisks. Well, maybe not all, but a lot. And here he comes in with a group of Mutalisks to Leta's main base. He's got a group in his natural expansion to try and protect that. He's trying to move his overlords out of the way. He's lost two or three overlords, now 4 overlords in general. Here he comes in with the Mutalisks and the Lynx. There's a radiated Mutalisk. He moves it in on top of the Marines. He's got a ton of Mutalisks, but he's just A-moving here. I'm not sure if he can afford to A-move. He didn't quite have enough Mutalisks. Oh no, more medic Marines coming from the side. And no, man, the lack of micro. He thought he could just A-move those medic Marines, and it cost him dearly. He'd been spending the last 10 minutes just building up Mutalisks, and now almost all of them are dead. Almost all of them are dead, and he does not have lurkers at his bases to try and protect from these medic Marines. He's just in so much trouble right now. Look at this random medic just wandering right into his base to try and sell some drugs to the drones or something like that. They're followed up by tanks, which are going to do a lot more damage in the short term. And oh no, flying his Mutalisks over the group of medic Marines. He could not afford that. Luxury's already in deep trouble. Now these tanks, unfortunately for Leta, the same sort of thing just happened for Leta though. Oh, radiate goes off. Oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised if we see GG right here. Oh man, he does not even separate it for a minute there. More medic Marines coming in. Those 4 remaining Mutalisks are badly damaged. I think this is pretty much it for Luxury. We're going to see GG any second now because there's nothing he can do at this point. He's desperately trying to bring in more Mutalisks. Every time he dives in for an attack, he's losing one at this point. And it's going to be another Irradiate before long anyways. Next time there's an Irradiate. Wow, so yeah, Leta showing here. And yeah, that expansion goes down, so now it's definitely GG here. So Leta's showing that he can actually take Luxury, He's showing that, if this was the 6th game of the set, they'd be tied up, or if this was a replacement, a redo of the 5th set, he would have won. But, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Although, partly it's because Luxury, he kind of threw this game away. I think he had it pretty clinched, but instead of expanding and securing more bases or anything like that, instead of doing more harassment, he stopped harassing Leta's main. He stopped going in with his Mutalisks and killing SCVs and things. He stopped doing a lot of stuff, and he kind of threw away those Mutalisks at the end. I mean, it looked like he had enough to just A-move and kill. But still, a little bit of micro would have saved him a lot, and he would have been able to pick off a lot of Marines before A-moving, pick off half of them before A-moving without losing so many. And so, yeah, it's this not going well at all for Luxury there. So, Leta taking that game, and that's got to help his pride a lot because, after going down in the MSL, he must have been pretty hurt. So, at least there's a little bit of solace, a quantum of solace he can take from the fact that he could beat Luxury for his team here. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.